Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi, my name's Caitlin and I'm the owner and maker behind Little Women Creations. Today I have a yarn haul to share with you all. I'm going to call this a mystery box yarn haul because when I found out I was getting this, I didn't know what was in it. But I did get this entire box of yarn for free from one of the stitch groups I'm in on Facebook. We're called MKE Bitches and Stitches. We get together usually, it used to be about once a month, but it's really slowed down now after the holidays. I still haven't actually gone to an event, but I've met lots of people through our Facebook group and our Discord channel. So I got it from there and I wanted to go through the box with you guys. So this box, like I said, is from one of our members. I do also know her from Instagram. Actually, I had messaged her, oh god, sometime in the summer last year, I believe. Maybe even the year before. But this was actually the first time I met her. So Chelsea, if you're watching this, thank you again for this entire box of yarn. I am so excited to see what's like actually in here and just like see what I can use it all for. So let's open it up. Guys, it's like filled. Look at this. This is insane. Okay, so it looks like there's some yarn that is caked up, some that is balled. So if something has labels on it, I will tell you the information about it. In my vlog, my studio vlog video, as I was rewatching it, I saw that I called it specs, and it cracks me up every time I listen to it or like while I was editing it, because specs are like what we talk about on our car YouTube channel. So it just was very funny to me. But anyway, I'll tell you guys the information if it has a label on it. So first off, we have 6 skeins of Bernat velvet yarn. I use this all the time for my scrunchies, and I am planning on purchasing Cameron Cute Creations velvet hat once it comes out, that pattern. So this is really nice to have some more yarn. But Bernat velvet yarn, this is a staple in my yarn stash. Quick 100% polyester, it's a bulky 5. They recommend using 6.5 knitting needles and crochet hooks for it. This is the color Pink Dust. It is 10.5 ounces or 300 grams, and it's 315 yards or 288 meters. This is a really pretty color. I think it's very funny because I have my velvet yarn bag up here, so I'm gonna throw it in right away. And yeah, here's the Pink Dusk right away. So that's good because I really like this color. Next up we have another pink color. It's again Bernat velvet. Same information. I almost said specs again. This is definitely not a full skein. It's very small, which is fine. And this is in the color Quiet Pink. This one's a little more pinkier versus the Dusk is not as vibrant, so you can kind of see those two. Another Bernat velvet, and this is in the color Majestic Purple. It is very majestic. I actually really like this color. And then I believe this is the last one that has a label on it. So again, Bernat velvet in the color Softened Blue, which, oh, I'm winding another one. That's interesting because it looks more gray than blue, but I guess if you're looking at it a certain way, yeah, it's called Softened Blue. Super cute. So now there are 2 velvets that don't have labels on them. I'm going to assume they're still Bernat velvet and not baby velvet. This one it looks like an ivory. I don't think it's a, oh, why is it? Oh, this one had a project in it. Oh, it looks like a little star. That's cute. Well, I guess I ripped a corner of it in a second. That's really cute, actually. But I think this is more of like an ivory color. It doesn't look exactly white. So I don't know, obviously, what the exact color is of this. But here's that close up. And then we also have one of my favorite velvet colors, that like blue, almost emerald green color. It's really pretty. So yeah, there's more to add to the velvet yarn. Next up, it looks like we have some bulky weight. I don't feel a yarn label in it, so I'm not sure. But there's 3, 4, 5. Still feeling. No, that one's more worsted. So we have 4 colors, sorry. There's like a rose, a gray, a brown, and like a tan cream. They're really pretty. They're definitely a bulky weight 5. They feel like an acrylic blend. I would have to see. I can't see that. They don't feel like they would be anything cotton. But again, no yarn label, which is totally fine because I will still use them for something. I'll probably make a swatch and then I can run it through the washer and dryer to see how it holds up. That way when I sell it, if I make something with it to sell, I can give them washing instructions as well. Ooh, there's just so many goodies. Oh my gosh. It's the chameleon yarn. Oh, how many we got? 3? There's 3 of them in here. So this is the yarn that kind of took over last summer, before Line Brand came out with their glow in the dark yarn. This one is in the colorway, it's white to pink multi. It's by Premier Yarn, so it's officially called Premier Chameleon. Color changes in sunlight. So it's 100% cotton. It is 229 yards or 210 meters and 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. It is a light 3 and it recommends 4mm knitting needles or a 5mm crochet hook. So I'll definitely have to put this in the sunlight and see if it changes. We have a little bit of sun right now, so maybe I'll go throw the one without the label. I'm assuming, are they all pink? Yeah, white to pink. White to pink, okay. So I'm assuming they're all gonna be that. Oh, wait. This one's a different dye lot. I wonder if that'll affect it. Okay, I'm gonna throw this in the sun, in the windowsill quick, and then we'll see if it changes. Okay, so there's no like direct sunlight. I opened the window a little more, so if my face has more light on it, that's why. But we'll see if that changes. I'm curious if it will, but again, it's not direct sunlight. Next up we have, this is very soft. 1, 2, oh, there's a third. Okay. This is Snuggle Puff by Knit Picks and We Crochet. I think, is Knit Picks, are they the one that, they did the collaboration with Zara, maybe? I don't remember. But anyway, this is their Snuggle Puff. It's Aran Heavy Worsted Weight. And there's 3 colors. We got Joey, which is this really pretty pink. There is Owlet, which is like a rust, almost red orange. And then there is Neptune, which is this really deep teal. So there are 142 yards, 50 grams in here. Let's see. Oh, here it's up at the top. So it is a category weight 4. Like I said, it's an Aran Heavy Worsted Weight. It is 70% cotton, 30% nylon, and they recommend using a number 10 to 11 knitting needle or a K through an M crochet hook. So that's one thing I don't like about these labels right off the bat, is that it doesn't give you an actual millimeter size, because for some crochet hooks, they don't give you a letter, or opposite, they don't give you the millimeter size and they only give you the letter. But yeah, this is like really soft. These are really pretty too. If there's something that you think I can make with all three of these colors, let me know. It would just be like a hat and scarf, but it says it is machine wash and tumble dry low, so that's good to know. Yeah, cotton and nylon, that makes sense. Ooh, there's so many goodies left. Okay, I see this green skein, which is a very small one, but there is the hook neck small stuff. I'm assuming these are the same. Yeah, they're the same construction. It's like a chain. Oh no, it's tightly wound. It looked like a chain net at first. But it was, oh, it must be from Joann, because that's a Joann Fabrics clearance sticker. Let's see if we can find, okay, so it's 3.5 ounces or 100 grams, 273 yards or 250 meters. 100% acrylic. It is a DK, so it's a weight 3. And they recommend using 4 to 5, I'm assuming millimeter. Yeah, 4 to 5 millimeter knitting needles or an H/5 millimeter crochet hook. So yeah, there's these two. And then I'm going to also assume there's this really pretty red color, and it is the same construction and weight. So I'm just gonna say that they're the same, but there are 2 cakes and then 2 just like balls of it. What did it say it was made of? Acrylic? Yeah, it's acrylic. It feels very much like it would remind me of a cotton. So that's really good. Maybe I'll make some market bags out of these then, because they're also lightweight. Next up, we have Lion Brand Yards Low Tide. There's 2 in here. This is in the color Coast. It's a really pretty blue. Love this chain net construction. Do a finger swatch there if you can see it. Really pretty chain net. So again, this is the color Coast. It's Lion Brand Yarns Low Tide. It is 3.5 ounces or 100 grams and 306 yards or 280 meters. It's a medium weight 4 yarn, and they recommend 5 millimeter knitting needles or 5.5 millimeter crochet hook, and it's made of 81% acrylic and 19% polyester. Oh, this is it's really soft too, which I love. Yeah, this chain net construction, gorgeous. This again would make a really cute like market or beach bag even, especially with the polyester and acrylic. It's gonna give it some nice strength. All right, we have 4 skeins over here of more knit picks, 2 different colorways. They're the same thing though. They're the Kindred DK weight. So this blue with the white is in the colorway Ink. And then this tan and white is in the colorway Driftwood. So let's see here. These are hand wash and dry flat because it is 68% alpaca and 32% Peruvian Pima cotton. So I'm assuming there's like a white strand throughout. You can see that. I'm assuming that's the cotton, and then the actual alpaca is the colored yarn. So this is 115 yards or 50 grams, and it's again 68% baby alpaca, 32% Peruvian Pima cotton, in a DK weight 3, and they recommend an I crochet hook and a number 5 to 7 knitting needle. So yeah, these are really pretty. This would make one of those really cool like 2-toned hats. That would be really cool with it. But I probably won't make anything with this to sell because it's hand wash and lay flat. So this might be something for myself I'll make, which is really fun. All right, so we've reached the bottom of the box. There are 4 more skeins in here. So first off, there's this really pretty dark teal color. There's this dark blue color, almost like a navy. And then there's a tan ball in here. lastly, there's a really pretty heathered dark brown cake. So with that, Chelsea, thank you again so much for giving me this yarn. If you are another maker and you're looking to get free yarn similar to how I have before, again, my tips are join some Facebook groups. The ones that I'm in, again, are this Milwaukee's Stitch group, which is just a craft group. We get together every once in a while. There have been a couple people on there that have like asked for yarn or are like giving it away for free. So that's a great resource because that's makers sharing within makers. You can trust where your yarn supply is coming from. The other group that I'm in is a Buy Nothing group on Facebook, and the specific one I'm in actually has a hashtag yarn swap. So if there's ever yarn that I'm trying to get rid of, I just use that hashtag, and then you can search that hashtag as well within the group. Besides that though, you can usually find a really good deal on Facebook Marketplace. So if you follow my social media, specifically I think I posted it on my TikTok, I've gotten 2 large lots of yarn for less than $50 each off of Facebook Marketplace because it's just people trying to get rid of everything. So those are just kind of 3 of where I get most of my yarn secondhand from. I like to get as much secondhand yarn as possible just because you're keeping it out of landfills or going to like a donation center where it could sit for a while and they throw it out. You're also giving it a second chance. So because I'm a small business owner, it's also a way for me to cut my costs for my supplies. And yarn isn't the only thing that I've gotten off of places like Facebook or social media. I've also gotten some of my packaging supplies, some of my tagging supplies, and if you remember, if you watch my market vlogs, you'll know that I got my foldable shelf off of a Facebook Buy Nothing group. So there definitely are ways to use it to your advantage to help lower your costs through your small business. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Before I wrap this up, I am going to check and see if the chameleon yarn switched. I'm going to put the rest of the yarn in this box and then I'll go see if that changed. I feel like it wouldn't. I don't know. We'll go look. Give me 2 seconds. Alright, so the yarn is put away. Let's go see now. Just going to rotate you around. So I stuck it back here. And yeah, it's still white. But like I said, it's not the direct sunlight. But yeah. Anyway, we'll throw it back in the box. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let me know down below if you have any ideas that you think would work really well with the yarn that I was gifted. Let me know if you have any questions or concerns about getting yarn secondhand for your small business. I appreciate you all. I love you all. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye, guys.